Hey, we are live. I'm probably messing up the camera because I got a see-through ruler here that you can't see and a pencil. School time, back to school, right? So I got a back to school story today. This is 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, and I had to delay the opening because someone just unloaded one of those the lift off a back of a tractor trailer outside my house. So it was kind of loud. So I had to stop what I was doing and hold off going live until the tractor trailer left and everybody was gone. Otherwise, you would hear that beeping noise. So did that. And I have a dog that's like right behind me, taking up the entire chair. So I had to move up a little bit. Anyway, this is our 700 and I wrote not 700 first, but I think it's our 9th episode. Yeah, 709th episode of the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. And like I said, we're going to talk about having one person doing a job for the past 3 years and what goes wrong when you have design teams that way, the team of one, and talk about that a little bit. And explains a lot that happened last week during the first week of school. So I'm going to talk about that story and how that applies to your teams and your organizations and your business. And I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master, Agile Coach. And we talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way so you can deliver value to your customer, continue to deliver value to your customer, not work those crazy hours to get that value to your customer, and have a little fun along the way in the office and at home. Plus, once you get home to, like I said, family and friends, so they can enjoy. My kids came back. My daughter and my wife came back from Girl Scout camping. Apparently, they had a great time. We went to a Polish festival. We're doing a lot of Polish things lately. Up in Doylestown the other day, and check that out. That was fun. And today's Monday. Back in the office, right? And one of the things we talk in my story, you always chat with people. You learn stuff when you chat. Outside of just being in the office all the time, you get a diversity of things going on. So I learned that my friend, their kid almost missed the bus coming home last week. And I didn't know. My kids didn't tell me nothing. And I'm like, what the heck? And then I realized the school that they go to, they had this one young teacher, and she ran the bus schedule like a top, man. Everybody was organized. She enlisted the older kids to help the younger kids. She had it run like a top. She did it for 3 years, right? Well, she moved on to bigger and better things, and she's gone. And got an email last week, and it's like, what is all this about? Why all this problems with the school busing? What's the problem getting on the bus? Well, I realize it now, because the person who's been doing it for the past 3 years ain't there. She's not there to organize it, and she's been the only one probably doing it for the past 3 years. Sound like your team, right? Where you get people on the team and they the whole show, right? Or they're the single point of failure for the team. Well, this person, like I had a team years ago, they were the only one pushing the code up to the server, and they hadn't done it in a while, right? And there was a lot of errors and all that, and conflicts and just things because they haven't really integrated in the next level. And they took them a while. But again, that person was the only one pushing that code up to that. So when that person's not there, it just falls apart. And the same thing happened in the school bus, right? So this is where your example where if you have one person who does it all the time for you and depend on that one person, what happens if they go on vacation? You're not delivering any value to the customer. See, this is where it's delivering value to the customer. And everybody's working crazy hours. What are you going to do? What if they were like me, hiking up in the mountains in New Hampshire, and there was no cell phone reception nor internet? You're done. You're done, right? So when I hear teams and organizations talk about how they have one person deep, when they're the only ones that know what they did, how it works and all that, I'm like, oh my God, this is a program manager's nightmare. I really don't understand why these companies do this. So I just want to share that with you as another example of where having one person knowing how to do something, or at least know what goes into it. Maybe they don't do it every day, but they work alongside, because you need those backups. I mean, we're in, got the common cold, right? They catch a cold and they're out. Who's running the show, right? You don't know, right? So I just want to share that as an example of what happens when you only have one person doing the same job for the team and the whole team. Well, Greg will do it. It's like me, my wife and I would do different things. Like me assuming that she's going to do something and maybe she doesn't, or she assuming I'm going to do something and maybe I don't do it. You got to have that communication. You got to have that practice, because one day somebody else is going to have to do that job. It's just the nature of the beast. And if you're an organization and you assume that one person is going to do that job forever, you're wrong, right? So, my little school story that I wanted to share with you about the one teacher who used to run the getting on the bus thing, and the little kids almost missed the bus to get home because no one else ever done the job for the past 3 years. And you got to get them more than one person. Same thing goes in development teams, businesses, anything. You own a little shop, got to have more than one person knows how to open the shop up. If you only have one person knows how to open the shop up, what happens if that person's sick, or they have, like the Eagles won a football game the other day? What if they party too much on Sunday because the Eagles won? You're not going to get there, right? Your favorite team. Anyway, you have a good day. Please give us a thumbs up. If you'd like the show, we are on podcasts. We got a lot of hits over the weekend. I don't know if someone just found our show and loved it and decided they want to download all the podcasts. I have no idea. But we'll see. They're out in India somewhere. Anyway, you have a great day. Ring the bell once, twice, so you get notification when we go live. And happy scrumming, everyone. Enjoy, and see you tomorrow. Take care. Oh, don't forget, SpaceX is launching their civilian ship, I think, on the 15th, which is only 2 more days away. So that's pretty cool. I wish them all luck. Knock on wood, everything goes well. And you take care. Bye. See ya.